Hi everyone, my name is Pasquale Martinelli. I was born in Mola di Bari, a little town southern Italy in the region of Puglia. Then I had some other experience in Puglia, and then I went to Milan, here and there. And then eventually I ended up in New York City. Well, in New York City, which was amazing, I fell in love with it. And I started working in some really famous restaurants, such as Alain Ducasse, Da Silvano, Jean George, and many more. Throughout my experience in New York City, I had a feeling that our cuisine in Puglia could be among the best cuisine in the world. Really tasty, healthy, and also inexpensive. Today, instead, we are going to do this traditional recipe called polpo all'acqualoro. L'acqualoro means in its own water. It's very simple if we follow the proper steps. You need to clean is the beak. So what we do, we want to remove the beak by digging to it and pull it like this. See? Here we go. So we discard this, and so this is basically ready to go. Now in a dip pot, we add a couple of spoons, I would say, of extra virgin olive oil from the olives of Coratina, which are believed to be the best olives to make extra virgin olive oil. Then we add some of the fresh garlic here. So we let the garlic saute a little bit until it reaches a golden color. Then we add the onions, Spanish onion, roughly cut, and then we let that saute. We stir it once in a while, and then at this point, I pomodorini. We call it also I pomodoro appannute. Appannute is the way of hanging the tomatoes. In American would be tomatoes on vine. I love the smell. Amazing. Ooh. We also have some beautiful local bay leaves. Very important, they have to be dry. We add them here. We want to add some of sale grosso from Margherita di Savoia. Coarse salt, just a little bit, probably like an espresso spoon, because it's very powerful. We add some of the white pepper. Probably what we're going to do, we want to probably crash the tomatoes, so they release their water, their juice, and the sauce start forming. And then, like we said in the beginning, the octopus in its own water, nell'acqualoro. So we're gonna add some of the water, but before we do anything, we're gonna add some cup of dry white wine. So we want to wait a few minutes until the tomatoes almost get wrinkled. You can see how the tomatoes gets wrinkled. That means starting cooking and releasing the water, the juice. At this point, we are ready to add the octopus. So we add them here. Okay, perfetto. We probably want to raise the flame a little bit. Wait until the octopus releases its own water. Put the lid back for about a minute. We uncover it. It's almost like the flavors get into my soul, and I can almost like perceive pick up what needs to be corrected, if there is anything to be corrected. Now the only thing that I think is missing is the white wine, and we're going to go ahead and add it. Eccolo qua, perfetto. I'm gonna stir it a little bit more. Guarda. Perfetto. I was saying before, you see the color? It's getting like almost Bordeaux wine type of color. And this is eventually gonna be the whole octopus like that, and then it's gonna start almost detaching the very top part of the skin, and that means almost will be it's ready. At this point, the last step we want to do is add a cup of cold water. Eccolo, perfetto. Now, do you see the amount of reddish orangey sauce that we were able to achieve? Obviously, now this is gonna keep cooking and reduce down and create almost like a cream where there's no dairy. In Puglia, we don't use any butter. We don't use any dairy product, especially when we deal with fish and seafood. And I love to add some of the Italian parsley, fresh Italian parsley. You can just rip off with your fingers. We want to put the lid back. Then we take the octopus. Let's say one octopus is left over, and cut it into chunks. Perfetto. To the square. Okay. And what we do, we just add it to the sughetto. Perfetto. Eccolo qua. Perfettissimo. Guarda che bello. Mamma mia. Mamma mia, like they say. Okay, now we're gonna lower this a little bit. Okay. We are going to make today orecchiette di grano arso con un ragù di polpo. Arso means burned. So we are going to do the orecchiette. So we add the orecchiette to the water, the salted water. It takes about 11 minutes. We are going to strain the pasta in the strainer, pasta strainer. Very important, extremely important that we keep some of the starched water, which will help us to basically simmer the pasta to the sauce. Perfetto. So now we're gonna stir it. Eccolo qua. Probably raise the flame. Okay. Okay. I like to add some extra virgin olive oil at the end, as well as some of the starch water. We keep stirring. No cheese with seafood, no cheese, please. Very important. Italian parsley. Bellissimo. Eccolo qua. And how they say in Puglia, è cetamange. Bellissimo, buonissimo. It's like, wow. Ready. Perfetto. Tutti a tavola adesso.